Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Tuesday edition of the Sport Orbit. I am Salifu Usman, and in today's edition, we have a whole lot of stories coming from the fallout of the Fly Eagle SG from the ongoing Africa Youth Championship, the unveiling of the official World Cup Women World Cup poster, and as well as the Mohamed Salah making a record as the top scorer of the Liverpool. These and many more stories we will bring you today. The Flying Eagles of Nigeria yesterday could not make of their good use of their promise of winning the African Youth Championship as they lost narrowly to the Gambia side 1-0 in the semi-final clash. Prior to the final match, the Flying Eagles before the competitions in their first promise was to qualify for the World Cup, and it appeared that the Ladambosu side were content, they were satisfied with it by picking the World Cup ticket. And despite all the promise, despite all the urge, the tax given to the team, including the tax from the President Muhammadu Buhari urging the team to go all ahead to win the cup, as well as the Minister of Youth, the President of Nigeria Sport Federation, but all these F in the deaf ears of the Fly Eagles, as they could not go beyond the Gambian side. The Gambian side, if you know, throughout this competition, are yet to concede a goal. Despite their impressive run in the competitions, but going head-to-head, looking at Fly Eagles look very good to go beyond the Gambia side. But yesterday, the Gambia side proved that they are stubborn, proof that they are a top knuckle crack as they ensure that the Fly Eagles could not go beyond the competition. The Fly Eagles, who have won the African Youth Championship 7 times, find it difficult to go beyond the Gambian side. Courtesy of the 7-minute goal, early goal scored by the Gambia side, ensure that the game ended. Despite that, even though the penalty was given to the Fly Eagles having a chance to equalize, they could not score to the penalty. Even though the Gambia side were reduced to 10 men at the last minute of the competition, or the last minute of the match, still the Gambia side held on and ensured defending their only goal of the game to book a final, which they will now come up against the Senegalese side, who have proved they are a champion to be in this competition so far. The Fly Eagles, who are now out of the competitions, but will still have to stay back in Egyptian side in Egypt to play the loser game, that is the third place match on Friday before coming home. Courtesy of that victory after the game, speaking after the match, the Fly Eagle head coach Ladam Bozo said that his side, lost stupidly to the Gambia side. According to him, in the post-match briefing, Ladam Bozo said that we lost stupidly. According to him, we lost stupidly. We were naive from the start. Disappointing coach was quoted by the CAF online website. We failed to take our chances, and we also missed the penalty in the 86th minute of the game. I am very frustrated because we have had the team to go all the way. Football is cruel, and I quote. He also stated that we didn't measure up. I congratulate the Gambians for winning. Gambia will now take on the Senegal side in the final of the competition. And if you know, it's the first time the Gambian side are making to the final of the competition. That means that the Gambians have making a history for the first time in the Africa Youth Championship by winning the final. We wish the Gambians all the best in the final as they square up against another West African side. But however, the West African will be glad that the competitions who feature several 16 teams from around the continent will now have the 2 West African side in the final on Saturday. Senegal and Gambia will square off for the final, while Nigerians will take on the North Africa for the loser game, what we normally call third place match. Well, courtesy of the Super Eagles, as I told you earlier, Super Eagles, their first target, the first shot given to the team was to qualify for the World Cup. And courtesy of fulfilling that promise of booking a ticket to the World Cup, the Fly Eagle, each of the players will now be entitled to $5,000 bonus as their winning bonus, their World Cup winning bonus. Each of the Fly Eagle will receive $5,000 for qualifying for the World Cup. All the 21 players all the 21 players register for the competitions will be entitled to the $5,000. Well, The official official FIFA World Cup posters for the 2023 Women World Cup to be hosted in New Zealand and Australia was unveiled earlier today. Was unveiled earlier today in the host city. The commission to celebrate the world's largest Women World Cup single sport event, and in the release in terms of the International Women's Day, the official poster excluded the tonic tournament and the themes of the Beyond the Greatness. FIFA Secretary General Samoni Fatuma said, with just 133 days until the tournament kicking off, this is another wonderful milestone to celebrate. This poster not only showcase the distinctive identities of our 9 hosting cities across the Australias and New Zealand, but also celebrate the tournament themes of unity with football at its core. But still, from the domestic scene, the Athletic Federation of Nigeria has distanced themselves, disowning the forthcoming Zaria Athletic Grand Prix. The Athletic Federation of Nigeria said it is not aware. Say they are not aware of any track or field competitions being scheduled to host between March 17 and 18 at the Ahmadu Bello University Stadium Sporting Ground in Sport Ground in Zaria. The Federation Secretary in a statement said we took a particular offense in the use of its logo and in the apparent body World Athletic for the championship. According to the Federation Secretary said, it has come to the notice of the Athletic Federation of Nigeria that some unknown person have been advertising the Zaria Athletic Grand Prix which has been scheduled to hold at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium, Zaria. The unknown person did not only use the logos of the Athletic Federation of Nigeria in advertising their program, but also went ahead to include the World Athletic logos in the advert to validate the authenticities of the event. The AFN statement said. The secretary also added that we want to use this medium to state that AFN, as sole regulators of the athletic body in the country, is not aware of the athletic competition in Nigeria and nor approve any grants for anyone in Nigeria. Neither has the organizer of the Zarian Grand Prix approached the AFN for permission to use the AFN World Athletic Body. We hereby make it unknown to all athletes that intend to participate in the competitions not only be deceived by the logos as sign of approval by the AFN. We also use this medium. We also use opportunities to inform all that henceforth any of the competitions that did not follow the due process will no longer count, not be used as selections for the end of the athletic event. You heard from the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, according to the secretary. Rita said, in all senses, before now, several bodies have tried to flout the law of the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, including not just athletic, even in football. One thing is that we have a body so responsible for the athlete in the country, and every sport, and I repeat, every sport, be athletic, be football, be badminton, be basketball, whatever any form, has a body responsible for the regulating of such sport. And if you are organizing any competitions in the name of athletic, we caustic demand that you seek approval from the Athletic Federation of Nigeria. And by this statement, Athletic of Nigeria clearly explained that they are not aware of any plan to stage athletic sprint in the Nigeria's competition. However, I think where the organizer and whoever is responsible for such competition should desist from the act of making use of athletic logos of AFN and World Athletic Body. It's just a simple thing. All you need to do, you have a right to organize this competition, but approach the right appropriate body to get their approvals before going ahead with such a competition. Well, yesterday, Super Eagle forward, the Victor Osimhen, clicked another deserving title yesterday as he was voted as the best foreign athlete in Italy. Osimhen has been in a fine form this season, trying to lead Napoli to their first ever Serie A title in 30 years since The last time Napoli won a Serie A title was 30 years ago during the eras of the legendary Armando Maradona. But since then, Napoli has been without any successful title. But yeah, Osimhen, courtesy of Osimhen and his teammate, Osimhen is leading the campaign to ensure that Napoli end their 30 years trophy drought. And currently, they are topping the La Liga, the Serie A title table with 18 points ahead of their competitors. And with just 30 months to go, it all look all very clean for the Napoli to place their best ever title. And with that, the Italian organizations and everybody concerned within Italy appreciate what Osimhen has done so far for the Napoli club. And with that, cause of that has been voted as the best foreign athlete. The best foreign athlete, that is non-Italian athlete that's currently playing in the Serie A league. Well, without we're going for a short break in a moment, and don't go anywhere. We still have a whole lot of it to give you when we come back from the short break. Don't go anywhere.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Sports Orbit. Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Welcome back from that short break. We are glad to know that you are still there. The most iconic tennis player, Novak Djokovic, has pulled out from the Indian well failures due to his inability to secure visa-free permission to enter to US. You know, Djokovic is one of the prolific athletes, one of the top prolific athletes that has refused to get himself vaccinated for a COVID-19. He applied for the US government authority, US government last month to give him a waiver, a permission to enter US without being vaccinated, but the US appeared to have turned down that permission due to all the effort by his team to secure such permission to enter the US failed. And then the Serbian player, the Serbian tennis player, have no any other choice than to pull out from the competition. That means the fans of the tennis will definitely not going to watch the India well without the presence of Novak Djokovic, one of the most iconic tennis player on earth. Mo Salah, the Egyptian forward, has scored another mark again. That quickly explain that Djokovic, when people talk about Salah and Liverpool, Salah has written his name in an indelible mark that in Liverpool that has become one of the legendary players in Liverpool, if not one of the most legendary players, because all the players before him, Salah had appeared to have surpassed all their records, as is currently the top leading goal scorer in the Liverpool history in the current Premier League. If you're looking at the chart, that is the goal chart, Salah is currently leading the goal with 129 goals scoring for Liverpool. That is ahead of Robin Fowler and not even Steve Gerrard, the legendary Liverpool side. Before now, everybody sees Gerrard as the most legendary player for Liverpool, for what he has done for Liverpool for years. People call him Captain Fantastic, but not if you come to record in terms of goal scoring. The African player, Salah, has proved more prolific in front of goal than Michael Owen, Steve Gerrard, and Fuller. Salah leading the score chart, as you can see on the table there, 129, followed by Robin Fuller with 128, Zera 120, and Michael Owen with 118 goal, while Sadio Mane is on 19 goal for Liverpool. Congratulations to Mo Salah for that impressive record. And the Egyptian side have said that he is delighted for short history-making record. According to him in his statement, and I quote, this record was in my mind since I came here. After my first season, I was always chasing the record. To get it today against United with that result is unbelievable. I am going home to celebrate with the family, Champions League, with the family, Salah said. And this record, Salah, and after scoring a brace again in the 7-0 demolitions of the Manchester United on Sunday, I think Manchester United will definitely not forget the name of Mo Salah whenever I come to we mentioned Liverpool. If you recall, even last season when they also whitewashed Liverpool, another 5-0, Salah was instrumental in that fantastic game. And on Sunday again, Salah was instrumental with him, and even Beko, and as well as Gakpo, and as well as Nunes competing for goal on the score sheet, competing for goal at the expense of Manchester United. Both three of them scored to brace each. Well, that's not the best moment for the Manchester United fans. Not thanks to Mo Salah and Nunes and Gakpo. Well, today is another Champions League. But before we give you a features of the Champions League that will be on today, record-breaking French player Kylian Mbappe has vowed to ensure that he carried the weight of PSV past Bayern Munich when the two sides clash on tomorrow, that's Wednesday, in the second leg of the round of 16 Champions League clash. In the first leg match play at the Paris Saint-Germain in France, the host Paris Saint-Germain went down 1-0 to Bayern Munich, and that had made it a heavy mountain for Paris Saint-Germain to cross. And now Mbappe, who is leading his side inside without the like of Neymar, who is already out for a period of season, has vowed that he will ensure that he carry the weight of the club to ensure that they go beyond past the Bayern Munich game. But winning the Champions League has been the dream of the Paris Saint-Germain, but several times they have come short of this expectation. And even when this is everybody hope that they have all it takes with the address of stars at the Paris Saint-Germain side, with the like of Messi, with the like of Neymar, with the like of Mbappe, and several other key players, yet it's going to appear that the genes that he stood against the Paris Saint-Germain will continue as they are currently at the deficit side by 1-0 against Bayern Munich. And but tomorrow, Kylian Mbappe has vowed that he will ensure that they get past beyond the board. However, before the match, Thomas Muller has also replied in Mbappe that yes, you are one of the most beautiful players on the earth currently playing fantastic football, but we are not going to watch your beautiful game. That is another warning that I've given to Kylian Mbappe before the match. In the Champions League tonight, Chelsea will also have a tough one as the host. The German side, Borussia Dortmund, at the Stamford Bridge in the first leg. Chelsea lost the first leg to Borussia Dortmund 1-0. And Chelsea side, who have been struggling this season, particularly after spending a whopping £30 million at the January, who are still yet to win the match, except at the last Saturday where they managed to get one victory against Leeds United, have been struggling. And we're now going to host Borussia Dortmund side tonight. And tonight, hoping that they will be able to upturn that one-goal deficit. In another Champions League that will also come tonight, Club Brugge will also take on Benfica in another crucial match, with the first leg of the match with Benfica having the advantage of two goals from the first leg of the Champions League clash. Well, that is the most you can take on today's edition of the Sport of Beat. Until you come your way again for another interesting edition of the Sport of Beat, I remain yours sincerely, Salifu Usman.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.